And welcome back, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great night. Get everybody in the show here. So let's see who we got.
I think the camera's too low, isn't it?
I think it is. Look at our fat belly.
I don't know about no fat bellies.
Well, I got a fat
Good
belly.
evening, everyone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
That's the Maxine Waters street sweeper behind you.
We're back.
You gotta start off early.
That's an early,
The high karate
that's
chop.
early karate
That's
chop.
an early
man.
karate. Gotta keep it going.
What would be the word? That was that wasn't good.
This background looks a lot better than the other one you were using, the black.
I had to use this for a work interview thing.
Oh.
So I was doing an anniversary for our fire department,
Mm-hmm.
and they wanted some video footage, so I had to change it up a little. And so who we got out there in first place? We got Kerry Emery, John Rollins in second. The Snake Man 48, Baja, Mr. 80 Baja, John Rollins, DW6 Rudders, Seaback. Congratulations, Seaback. He finished first place last Sunday.
Nice, congrats.
Which was, I guess, yesterday.
Yeah.
And he shot against 54 people, so that's pretty dang
Good
awesome.
deal. Good shooting.
We got Carl out there. Mano018, Pravada Racing, Lead Mine at 44. Whoa.
There you go, skipping again.
I don't. It does it by itself. What up? Brian T, Chris Estes, Barry Danix out there, Joaquin Jack Nava, Robert Warren, Manuel Lopez, Nancy Mink, which is actually Mike Mink. He's on his wife's account, and he's been on it the whole time.
Yeah.
So Nancy is Mike. I was trying to remember that name. I wanted to say that. So Mike, welcome.
Doing well, JT. Thanks for asking.
Otters out there. We got Ace in the Hole, Big Country, JT Holds, LZ USA.
What's up? I'm here to win Bako.
I tell you what, we're gonna win.
We're gonna win some bacon. I got something.
We got $4
I
million.
got a scratch off ticket.
That's right.
We'll scratch off. I tell you what, every 5 minutes we'll scratch off a little thing. How's that?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, there we
that'd
go.
Be cool. So
Did you know there's a guy that actually has a channel?
Yeah,
where he
I've
buys
seen it.
a boatload, like a couple $1,000s, and he just scratches them live, and people watch that. Like, it's crazy.
He probably has a bazillion subscribers.
He does. He has a crazy amount of subscribers.
So let's do this. Let's zoom this way in so we can actually read it over here.
Yes, we can read the
We
comments.
can read the comments and look like we're looking right at you and not having to
Not
have our
really.
head down. But not really.
Looks like a fly trap.
All right. Well, it looks like a fly trap.
I guess this looks like a fly trap. Look at that. Hold on. $400,000 something.
No, 4 million.
Gold Rush. 4 million. I
Where's the
couldn't read-
comment? Let me see that. Damn.
Well, I can't. He's got the screen zoomed in for comments,
That's
so you can't see
$4
what we're saying.
million.
$4 million.
4 million. So if you win it, that'd be pretty awesome. Will you buy me an iced tea?
I'll buy you a little more nice tea.
All right, I
The chance
appreciate
of
it.
me winning 4 million is what, 1 in like 50 billion or something.
Hey, you know what? Lightning can strike.
Lightning striking again. That's before your time.
I'm just surprised. Oh, we got Dick Hedges out there.
What's up?
I sent him so Dick Hedges is trying to get get some PRS stuff.
Correct.
You know, in
He
Florida.
registered down in Florida, and I think he set up himself as a match director.
I sent him this one from 22 PRL that we did.
PRL.
PRL, Precision Rifle League. And which is a PRS deal.
Okay.
But they call it PRL. And I sent him today the Kettlefoot one. So a lot of fun. A lot of fun at that match. We're going to hit that up. We're going to talk about that, have some fun. You guys had a lot of really good comments out there. I don't know if you got to see the video or not, but did a little intro thing. And
Jason Johnson says it was good to meet you guys at Kettlefoot.
I know it sucked that he was supposed to be in our squad.
And didn't get in our squad.
No, he. I think they moved
Mr. Kreiderman.
They moved a few people around. We got the Kreiderman out there. It was a pleasure to meet you as well, Jason. I wish we could have had more time to hang out and BS.
You as well, Mr. Kreiderman. That was an honorable thing he did. He gave his ammo to the junior shooters.
That's what I did.
Yeah, but you don't count.
Why not?
You don't count.
Well, let's see. Actually, Chris Simmons
So
did
did
as
Chris
well.
Simmons,
Yep. Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. You can see all these.
Now it's much better.
You can read that. I can't read that.
I can read that.
Then you gotta look down.
All right. So for the first 5 minutes, first thing we're gonna do is we will scratch.
Oh, don't do that over the computer.
We'll do this
Just,
one.
just show them afterwards.
Let's see.
Getting all your damn
That's number 13. So that means there's gonna be a loser. One number down.
One number down. That's right. I appreciate it, Dick. Let's see. This has always been here. Actually, the flags, I got so we've gone to 9 matches, Ray. Is there one match? Oh no,
we've been to
you
more.
and 8.
Yeah, I've been to 8 because there was one I didn't shoot in.
Yeah, this year. So from January 23rd to April 18th, gone to 9 matches.
Yep.
And guess what? I got 9 more to go to.
There you
Oh,
go.
bam. So we got a couple that we got coming. We got a VOD one Chris Simmons is doing that.
Yeah, I need to know what
the
date
heck
that is.
I think it's May 1st. Maybe someone can answer. What do you mean it better be? Is there another match going on?
Yeah. Go ahead, you talk. I'm just gonna
That's a
look.
bummer. There's a match that I want to thank Josh Thomas for giving us the info on. Where's my phone at? It's a sniper.
I'm not sure on that
match.
yet.
What?
I'm not sure on the date yet. I told you that today when I talked to you.
Oh yeah. Hold on. There's a team sniper match in Ohio. It looks pretty cool. I think it's Ohio. Is it Ohio? Hold on. But it looks like something that would be very interesting for sure. Josh Thomas. Let's see, where's it at? Yeah, it's called the Rimfire Sniper Challenge. And it's called, here, I'm going to show you guys so you get a chance. Maybe you guys can sign up for it. Southeast. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Come on. I don't think it's focused. Anyways, that's it. It is on. It's at Fort Hamner Rifle Club in Marietta, Ohio.
What's the date? September something?
Yeah, it was. What the heck is it? Let me click on it here.
Now, is that going to be pistol as well or just rifle?
That I'm not 100% sure on yet.
Okay.
That's obviously a picture, and it won't go to anything else. For some reason, I had the date earlier. I told you the date, but I don't remember what it was now. We'll look it up. We'll give you some more information, but it's a ways out. Might be something you guys might be interested in as well.
May 1st is May 1st. Good, because
Thanks,
I want to go ahead and mention this as well. Down in at Griffin Group, if you guys are into this, last year we shot the Recon Sniper Foundation, the night match.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing the exact same format at Griffin Group Training Facility down at Maxton. It is going to be the nighttime championship, and it's 4 stages during the day.
So same as
4 stages at night. You're not allowed to modify your weapon system the way it's supposed to be.
That's good.
What you shoot in the day is what you shoot at the night. And
yeah, last match they got to change all their stuff. Thanks, DW.
It's going to
Appreciate
be
it.
CQB style, so the furthest target's like 80 yards. They're doing a NODS division and a white light division. So it's the same format as the last one that we shot. That is May the 8th. So I'm going to go ahead and sign up for that one. I was actually, if that was on the same date, I was going to shoot that one. I want to shoot that low light match.
Yeah, it looks like fun.
Yeah, so
or sounds like fun.
I'm going to go ahead and do that. And they're having some side matches for
oh, that's cool.
the Memorial 3-gun to raise money for that.
Nice. So Jason actually got to shoot with Chris in that squad and said the dude is a machine. I learned a lot.
Yes, he is, Jason.
That is cool. Sheball Secchi's out there, 6 rudders. What is going on, everybody? Tim Davis. Doing well, Crowderman. All right, let's see here. Skunk Ape, what's up? And DW throwing out a challenge to you guys out there. Anyone out there to match this baby? Let's see. Manuel Lopez says September 25th. Oh, that's this one. That sounds right. Thanks. Are you going to be shooting that? Manuel Lopez? That'd be pretty cool. sounds like fun. Maybe you got more information.
All right, next money bag.
Money bags.
Money bag. Money bag. It's a number 6.
Why are you not shooting the 22
Number 6.
national match? The NRL stuff, I didn't start that in time, so I didn't get enough points.
I did.
I only have
but that's in Nebraska or something like
2
that.
matches. Yeah.
So I don't think I'll be going up to Nebraska.
That team match sounds fun. Yeah, C-back.
Matter of fact, I was supposed to shoot
Drew.
the 3-gun this weekend at VOD.
You're supposed to what?
It was like sold out. I canceled it.
You're not shooting that?
No.
What?
No.
What happened?
Myself and Mini X and Ellen are going to go camping.
Wow.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's cool.
So
that's pretty awesome. Look at you.
we're going to take out the
You guys had
We're
fun.
gonna take out
we
the-
got to talk about
the
this.
micro mini.
We got to talk about this camping too.
Yeah.
You got a chance to do that a little bit at the Kettlefoot. So
I did. Yeah.
So guys, we shot Kettlefoot yesterday, and
Yesterday.
yeah, isn't that crazy to say
It says
yesterday?
yesterday.
I
Yeah.
know. And it's only like 2 hours for us, so that's kind of cool. That's actually where the regional match will be held for PRS
Yeah.
for our region. So that's going to be
Nice
and cool.
facility.
It is a nice facility. Didn't get to see much of it. What was nice is when
You did.
I didn't. Yeah, when you pulled in, they had the 100-yard or the 50-yard zero stuff like right there, and it was set up well.
Yeah,
And the
all
25.
covered. That thing goes way back. I looked at the history of Kettlefoot, and Kettlefoot, the name of it came from a bear. That's why they used the bear paw as a symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about this bear called Kettlefoot, because his paws.
Wait, you don't know about the bear Kettlefoot?
Do you?
You didn't answer my question.
Do you? No. So anyway, I guess an attorney started this club back in. It has over 1,000 members.
Dang.
And started this back in like the 50s or so. They own 600 acres. And I think they're planning on putting a 1,000-yard range out there. So when you come into the gate, I had called, made arrangements. They said, just come in. And if you're bringing a camper, we'll give you a gate code. It's just good for that day. So I used the gate code, boom, and opened the doors. And you have an archery range on your left. And then the range that we shot at on the left. Then you have a 50-yard range on the right. But that was all like Lapua stuff. I mean, there were probably, 50 bays there? 50 stands.
Easy.
And then you just keep on going back to the back of the facility, and that's when you get to the trap and skeet stands. I mean, just beautiful, the big mountain backdrop. As a matter of fact, and then you go on back and you go to the long range stuff.
No, and they had said previous to the match, maybe a couple of days ago, they had sent email and said they had to change a few things because of the weather. The
road
got
washed out. Yeah, the road was washed out.
So, yeah, I'd be interested to see because a lot of people, when they did show up at the match, you basically went up to whatever I don't know what they called it, the 200-yard range or whatever, where we actually shot the match.
Shot the match.
Did I shot the match?
You shot the match.
And they were like, man, how are they going to hold regionals here? I'm like, no, there's a whole bunch
because
of stuff.
they wouldn't do it there.
Yeah.
So this is real quick. This is from the camping trip. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but the backdrop back there. Let me get this ring out of there. Look at that.
The Ring of Fire.
You got
that's
all
nice.
the trap and skeet range and a huge mountain in the background. I mean, it's just a beautiful place.
That is cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to get you to shoot some trap with me.
We can do it.
So we got Vanessa Kitty out there now. Welcome to the show. We got Stratos 27s out there. Eddie Flores, Tommy Weeks, Jagaki. Who else out there? CJ Johnson. Hold Left Edge. What's up, Charles Tivy? Let's see. Who else out there that I don't know? Tyler Orse out there. Shiloh. There's Shiloh. What's
up, Shiloh? How you doing?
I went to the range the other day, the Cloverfield, and I had called Casey
because you didn't remember the code.
No, I remember the code. I called Casey. He never answered. I just wanted to give him a heads up so he could tell Shiloh or whatever. He never answered. Well, Shiloh was out there with his excavator over in the river part.
Yeah.
And he called Casey, said, hey, do you know anybody with a white Toyota with a stripe on it? He's like, yeah, that's right. He's like, okay. So it's kind of fun.
So let's see. Somebody asked about what kind of camper. Jeff Cobb. I ended up going with a Winnebago Micro Mini. It's a 17-foot. It has everything that I need. It says it sleeps 5. I think it's more built for sleeps 2 or 3.
What's up, Gordon?
You know, they always bump up the numbers. You know, you can sleep
yeah.
26 people and there's 2 beds.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, one can fit in the refrigerator, one can fit in the closet.
The color wasn't my first choice, but it worked. It worked well.
You can't see it from the inside.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
And it's highly visible, so people won't crash into it. So you got to think all the safety reasons why they have an ugly ass red camera. Just kidding. All right, let's see.
Who shot the sheriff?
Cooler than the other side of the pillow.
No, I did not get a slide out, nor did I want a slide out. I didn't need the extra space, and I know slide outs are kind of known to have leaks or generate leaks over time where the slide out is. I wanted something that was really simple, easy to pull. I will tell you with that diesel, the 2500
diesel,
I don't even know that thing's back there.
No,
like at all. And the thing weighs.
They're probably doing
pounds.
this in the back.
No, it's
because you're
it's actually pretty
you're
smooth.
Just flying back there because you're hauling balls. We got Eddie out there says, I am Tyler. Adjusted my Rim-X mag catch and it's running like a top. That's pretty cool.
Guess what I received in the mail today? The day after the match.
What did you?
My
order?
12-rounder and 15-rounder Voodoo mags.
Finally.
I had to do mag changes at the match because all I had was 10-rounders because the 15's not working properly. And so, I had nothing but 10-rounders, and there were like 3 stages where you had to do mag changes.
There was a lot. I ran the 15-rounder quite a bit.
Yeah.
The Tommy Weeks.
Hold on. It's that time.
Oh, it's that time.
See what we get here. We'll have to gently go over your computer here. What do we have? Is that a 27?
Oh, that's a good number. That's a winner right there. I can tell.
Oh, we don't know.
Let's see. Knee injury problems. It's going to be tough. We actually I want to get him on here, him and his daughter. Coker's daughter, Gabby, has a knee injury right now, and she actually wears a brace. And there's positions where it's tough. I mean, you are going to, if you just, let's say you just got done with surgery kind of deal, you're going to be hurting. There's a lot of kneeling or, kind of getting into weird positions. So I would say, it's going to be tough. You're using your knees a lot.
Strato says Burris Pro Team Red. I hear you.
Yeah, there you go. Matching that shirt of yours right there.
Don't even.
I don't. What?
What's up, Gordon?
Riding the waves out there.
Cops won't miss it either.
That's right. Yeah, that's true.
They leak after a while. Glad you didn't get the slide out. Good to know, Joaquin. The reason I didn't like the red is because I know red fades over time. It's funny because I went over to Camping World and there was a guy from New Mexico. Had New Mexico plates. He was going in to pick up something.
So he's driving a pink camper. Right?
His was pink. It was no longer red.
That's not
But
good.
you can imagine that thing baking in the sun
Hey,
out in the New Mexico desert.
Yeah, that would suck. Let's see the leak. Okay, we read that one. Bingo, DW says. What did I win? Ray,
You can always wrap it. No.
I tried talking him into that or even let me do some, a little camouflage of some sort with the.
Yeah, with a rattle can.
With the
not
rattle
happening.
can.
Keep your butt away.
Just a little.
So let's talk about the match.
What up, Willard? We shot with Willard.
Willard Persinger?
Yep.
What's up, Willard? How are you?
He was the bench rush shooter. And we're in where the hell we were at when we were in Liberty.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I remember that.
Yep.
So stage 1, we started on a tank trap. That was the biggest tank trap I've ever seen in my life.
That thing, you could not shoot off the top of that. There's no way. Shaquille O'Neal.
The junior team that shot with us had some smaller kids on there, and standing, they could just rest their rifle. It was the tallest. If you had to shoot off the tips of that thing, how would you do it?
You wouldn't.
You'd be aiming up at the moon.
I couldn't probably place the bag on the top of the thing.
Yeah, so the tank trap stage was different because it had the tank trap.
3
that was so
groundhogs.
high. But 3 groundhogs.
Yep, that was fun. 2 shots each, then transition to prone and do it again.
Yeah, I don't think it was that difficult, guys. The entire match had 120-second timeouts. They were trying to make it to be new shooter friendly, and I think on that stage you cleaned it, I cleaned it.
Correct.
Yeah, and that was the first stage. There was, I think, in your video it just showed it really well. You basically shot 3 from the set, three sets of targets, one position from the center. Then you had to go to a certain position underneath and shoot those same 3. That's it.
Yeah. One of the things I'll say, and one of the reasons why I like doing the videos, not so much, just to see how everybody shot kind of deal.
Yep.
Is when you're watching the videos, you're like, okay, this shooter did it this way. This shooter did it this way.
Correct. And I noticed that with you as well, because we've done a lot of training together and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever there's a position that I can go to a knee, I've shown this before on my channel, the lower you can get to the ground, the more contact you have, the more stable you're going to be. Even though I feel comfortable, with my legs out, perpendicular to the target, and just kind of leaning, which is the way you prefer to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
If I can drop a knee, go to a high knee or reverse kneeling, and throw a bag, I will do that every time because I'm going to have more contact and I shoot more stable that way.
Yeah.
Rather than try to risk it. Now, we both shot it clean, so it made no difference, but it's how we all break it down.
Yeah,
I will always prefer the kneeling.
And once you get to lower targets where you do that like crouching tiger, hidden dragon, like where you're really compact. Yep. That's where I either have to like sprawl prone and then like kind of be up higher.
Yeah. But your build, your body might dictate a lot of that. You're talking about the knee injury.
Flexibility.
That could dictate it because if you're getting down on that knee, or let's say you had to move positions quick, it's going to take longer to go from a kneeling position than something where you're just bent over at the waist.
Yeah, and it depends on probably target size too.
Correct.
I don't know. It was neat to watch that. You even did that on the next stage, the getting wavy thing.
Correct. Trying to read up on the things here.
This new shooter needed 240 seconds to Jason. Man, you were out there for the first time. So if you guys don't know, I believe Jason's first match. Yeah, he said that, I think, right? Mm-hmm. Thought he did. Yeah, he went out. He did it. He's right there in the comment section. So Jason, kudos. Hopefully you inspired yourself. Maybe we inspired you to get out there and do it. Go shoot, go have fun. Doesn't matter if you did great, you did horrible. You actually did it. So that's awesome.
Carl says his ex-brother-in-law won $10 million on a $20 scratch-off ticket. $6 million after taxes. If I could only be so lucky.
Shit, scratch has something. No. Oh, you okay.
No,
wait, you don't want to do the winner numbers yet. You got to do all these numbers.
Okay. All right, so the next number.
Well, you need to know what the winner number is.
The next number is
45.
45.
45 auto. 45 auto.
Yeah, there we go. They can actually see that. All right, good.
Yeah, 45 auto. We're probably going to get struck down for gambling or some crap on here.
These other people can sit there and do that.
I had a perfect video going. I had the rifle on the table. This one, right? Somebody had wanted to know like exactly what I have. I'll just do a quick video on it. I am almost done. So the only way,
this is on live?
Well, it was the only way to make a video. I was on live, but not public. I mean, it was literally me, no one else. I'm sitting here. I am almost done. YouTube shut me down.
Not surprising. No. I didn't even touch a gun on my knife giveaway, and they shut me down. Is there a position that you struggle when shooting? Ray and Rick and Kreiderman.
Yeah, all of them basically. The
tank trap at an angle?
No, is that damn sideways ladder or something?
Sideways rooftop.
It wasn't so much the position; it was how small the targets were. There was some small targets.
I felt pretty solid on that one. But before we jump ahead, so the next stage we go to the swinging wave thing.
And thank God they ruined it prior to. That son of a gun. You couldn't even get on the damn thing.
So what they did differently on this is every time we shoot a match, they have you on this little thing suspended from chains. That's kind of like every match we've shot's had one of those.
Yeah.
But they always have you shooting this direction. So it's moving this way. What they did was they rotated it 90 degrees.
And you had to stand.
And you had to stand, and you didn't have to stand, but you could only shoot from the top rail.
But you can't do that later.
Well, the thing is when you push on that, I dropped to a knee.
I saw
you guys stood.
You stuck your foot in the thing.
And your weight pushing back would lock it in a position, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't designed to do that way.
And you could stand on the thing. So if the team the squad before didn't screw that up, it would have been a very tough stage. And luckily, it was the first team to shoot that stage. Pew Pew Peter's out there. What's up? I want a Happy Meal once. So I had sent an email to basically check to see when my stuff was going to show up for my Masterpiece arms.
Yeah.
You know, the side rails.
The rails.
And they got back to me. It sounds like they're going to send them out by the end of this week. But the ones we ordered, Kreiderman and myself ordered for that rifle was like a week before that or 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I actually, at least they contacted me after I sent them an email. They're not the best.
So on the wavy boat stage, not that big of a deal. Animal Affairs. Animal Affairs was a little different.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was. I actually missed one of those.
Okay, we both shot the Getting Wavy clean. We had
did.
that clean. We didn't drop any points yet, so we're on stage 2. Then we go to stage 3 where they had this little platform. And you had to shoot off the top rail. And then once you shot 3 targets off the top rail, 1 attempt each, then you dropped to the bottom rail and you continued further out. And this is one of those things that Ella at Mini-X didn't understand, was because we were shooting on 8 degrees of upward slope, this whole range, because it was a makeshift range for the match because the other one, the access road, was washed out, was that you weren't going to be able to drop the butt of the rifle enough and you had to elevate the front really, really high. Now, they do this a lot of times, guys, is they'll put grates down so that the feet of your bipod will go through the grates, okay? So always be conscientious of that, because you see these in a lot of the sniper matches where you're on catwalks and you're not going to be able to balance that rifle or think that you can get those legs to sit perfectly. What's going to happen is one's going to drop in, your rifle's going to shift to the side, and then now you're going to be trying to pull it out of there. And it always gets locked in because you got to come straight up out of that hole. So just be wary of that if you shoot on a metal grate or a metal catwalk type platform.
That's how the one was at Snipers Unknown.
Correct. So in her case, I told her to use a pump pillow and rotate it high. Well, you got to think of how a pump pillow looks. I don't think yours is here. She didn't go up high enough, so she couldn't get enough elevation. So she wasted a lot of time on position. She dropped a bunch of points there, and
she did.
I think I was clean, and you were.
I missed one,
and you missed one at that point.
Yep. What's up, Val?
So far everything was good. We were shooting it well. No issues.
We were.
And then we went in under the canopy.
Yeah.
And this is where the match didn't do it for me. It was a great match. But the next 4 stages, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The next 5 stages were on top of a concrete bench. And
they're shooting benches.
They're like concrete shooting benches.
Where the lanes would be.
They allowed you to use a chair if you so chose.
Which I thought was funny. Kreiderman, get your ass out the chair.
And you could use a rear bag on some of the positions you started on target, ready to go. And honestly, I didn't find that too appealing. It wasn't that much fun. Even though the target arrays were pretty cool.
The targets were cool.
And we'll talk about that here in just a minute.
Some of those targets were tough. There was, what would you say? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there was 6 stages that was under the canopy.
No,
5. Yeah, like you said. And it was the same thing over and over for 5, kind of.
Okay, so stage 4 was hostage and escapee.
This is
going to be a great topic, and I do want to, for you guys that are listening, you might have this question. This will be something you can really learn. Whiteboard knowledge will be very helpful here.
It's right here. I don't have a pen though.
I got the Sharpie right here.
Oh, no Sharpies. Oh, that one's fine.
So on this next one, what they had was they had a hostage target. And, the hostage target and the hostage taker, you're going to see those at a lot of sniper style matches. But what they had was, and I'm hoping I can get this angle right where you guys can see it, is they basically had a know your limits, and you had targets hanging down. Yeah, they can see this angle.
Yep.
And what they had was a full size head, and then this was kind of like a half head.
Thanks, Joaquin.
And it had a little ear. Now, this is the bad guy. That's who you're supposed to shoot. Okay. Then the next one, the head was smaller and the hostage was less exposed. And they had 4 of these.
Yeah.
And
they got small.
These were at 100 yards. It was 101 yards. 101. Yeah. And this was actually just a little quarter of a head. So that's what the target array looked like. Now this was at 101 yards. What was your dope at 101? 1.8. All right, so 1.82 mils was his dope for this array of targets. We had a slight right to left wind. It wasn't much, but it was slight right to left, maybe 2 miles an hour.
Yeah,
which is no big deal on that first target. I think when it got to the smaller ones, it did.
It was like 0.2 was what it came out to.
Now, guys, definitely pay attention to this. Almost everyone that I've ever met in any of these matches that are doing this and finishing up at the top all shoot a 50-yard zero. If you shoot a 25, great. If you shoot some other zero, that's on you. But I will tell you, the standard across the board is to have a 50-yard zero for your ammunition in 22 long rifle. If you're going to compete in like NRL 22X or PRS rimfire, I'm going to recommend that as well. It works well. We already talked about how many minutes you need. You need a minimum of about 30 minutes. This match, we only shot out to 241 yards. So you could have got away with less, but you need about 30 to 50 minutes of angle, depending on internal adjustment on your scope. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have.
That's first and foremost. Yeah. So 50-yard zero. I want to see if there's anybody else that competes that runs anything other than a 50-yard zero. I'd like to hear back from you.
Chris Beck does, and
Chris Beck runs a 25?
He runs a 25, and he is killing it right
now.
Yeah,
like I said, everybody does things differently. But what I've been seeing across the board is that 50. All right, so onto the whiteboard here. So what you did was you shot the bad guy once.
And a NIPSC strike target.
Then you shot him again. You had to let it settle. So you had to be patient because these actually swing. And then what you had to do was you had to shoot the striped target, which was, how many yards was it?
That was 60.
60 yards. This was 60 yards away. And it was striped. Black, white, black, white. I called it the jailbird target. Okay. So this was off the bench. So when the buzzer went off, you went 1 on the hostage, let it settle for a second. Boom. Or not the hostage, but the bad guy. Hostage taker. Shot him twice. And then you had to come up to 60 yards and shoot this bad guy. Now,
60 yards.
Yeah, 60 yards. So you got 1.8 mils in there. Okay. There were guys that were trying to do a lot of math on this. Okay. Whole lot of math. And I'm like, guys, you don't need to worry about it. Just aim low. They're like, what are you talking about? Mill your targets. Okay. So with the spotting scope, I milled this target. This target was 2.5 mils tall, okay? 2.5 mils. All this 182 that was in my reticle, because I don't want to do holdovers for that precise of a shot, especially when we get down into here, okay?
Yeah.
What I want to do is I want to have that pinpoint dot or that pinpoint crosshair so I can really stick it where I want to stick it instead of trying to guess, 1.8 or whatever. In case, let's say you have the...
Well, I'll give you a good idea. So I had come up with a plan, and my plan was basically dial for that target, the hostage one. And then I was thinking, okay, I was going to just basically minus out of my reticle.
The 1.8 mils.
Yep, which would have just meant I would have been at 1.8 because I had dialed it. So I would have just went up 1.5. Okay. Now, and then that would have worked.
It would have worked, but you're focusing somewhere within a reticle.
Yeah,
you're taking that extra time to go precision, 1.5, boom, and then send it. Mm-hmm. And I said, Rick, don't do that. It's basically a 2.5 mil target. Yeah. As long as you aim a little bit low and don't aim center mass.
Show exactly where it was. The white stripe.
Yeah. So right here, if you aimed at this white stripe, which was the next to the bottom.
Yep.
You got to remember, this was 2.5 mils tall, okay?
Show me.
So what I said was if you aim right here on this white band, center, it's going to hit center of this. You still have all of this to play with.
Yeah.
I said, there's no thinking about it. There's no anything
just
else.
point,
As soon as
shoot.
you go over, boom.
Yeah.
He never missed. I never missed. Kreiderman never missed. Kreiderman was trying to do backwards math on it. I was like, dude, the target's 2.5 mils tall. You're not going to miss it. Just aim at that bottom band. Still gives you plenty of room. So you're not spending that extra time, because where you're going to have to spend the time is here. And I'll explain that here in just a minute. Because you shot 2. You remember, you had to delay a little bit for this to settle.
Yes.
And then you had to go to this guy. Then you had to go over here. Now, at this point, these targets were swinging about halfway where it's going disappearing, right? And so you were having to wait for this thing to settle back down so you could take that next precision shot. Why do I want to waste any time here? And then when you got down into here, was it actually spinning over?
I can't remember.
It was pretty darn close.
It was either all the way over or not, but you had to wait. And luckily there was a lot of time. It's like,
yeah.
And then you could
so
put it on there. But
so think about your targets in that way, that if they're making you go back and forwards, there were actually some people that were actually dialing for that. They were going, they had it set 1.8, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that. You're just killing your time. And
see, that's something I never thought of, was just at least see how many mils that target was.
That's also really good if you have a reticle, range or mill your target to see how wide it is. Because, he says it perfectly. Hold left edge and send it. Charles Tippy uses that as his handle. That's not always going to work for wind, but if you know that the target's 2 mils wide and your Kestrel's calling for 4/10 right or 4/10 left, you got plenty. You got that and some to deal with on the width of that. And when the targets get smaller, this is really important, but know what you're shooting at and the size, because you might not ever have to leave the plate or adjust for it instead of trying to dial.
It was a lot quicker.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker. All
Kreiderman appreciates you giving him the info.
Appreciate it. I always try to help everybody.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go ahead and read some of these.
Oh, we got
7 people shooting. My bullets in 5 different guns, 0 keyholes.
0 keyholes. That's a good thing.
A lot of knowledge being taught right now. Thanks, God. No problem, Willard.
So we had an oh crap moment at the range. So this was
bigger than no crap moment.
Did you bring some?
No, I didn't. I didn't want to take any chance of anything getting nixed. But I'll let you go ahead and
okay.
Start
So
it off. Wait. Gotta do this first.
Oh snap!
All right, next number.
Next number
is 48. 48. So we got 13, 27, 45, 48.
Nice. I feel the winner in there. KR8 says, "Hey guys, learned a ton. Just started putting together."
Coker's on here. What's up, Coker?
Where's Coker at?
Right there at the bottom. He said there were 2 old crap moments.
What's going on? Coker. Yeah, I'm gonna get Coker on here. Him and his daughter. These guys shoot very well.
KRH, I am going to tell you something that happened with regards to that Burris XTR3. And this is what we're leading into right now. Up to this point, I was clean. I haven't dropped a point, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
And I was feeling good. I was shooting really solid. Everything was good. And
we were BSing.
And we actually turned around and I heard this crash. And it was a loud crash. It was like,
it felt like it shook the building.
Yeah.
Or the ground.
So imagine a 21-pound rifle coming off of a
this height of a bench.
Yeah, about a 3.5, 4 foot concrete bench onto a solid concrete floor.
Yeah, and I was like,
oh crap! And I looked on the ground.
I was like, I'm like, whose rifle?
And,
I'm out. No.
And I was like, that's my rifle.
Yeah.
And what I'll say is there was a junior shooter.
Yeah. Not
Mini X. But there was a junior shooter that was trying to put their rifle on my bench. All the benches had rifles on them. One rifle in the middle. They tried to move my rifle over to put
they did
their rifle. And what happened was I had the spike feet, and so it didn't slide. What it did is it just went straight onto the concrete.
Yeah.
I said,
you did really good.
That's my rifle. And I looked at it and I was like, it's all right, man. Don't worry about it. Accidents happen.
You were cool as
And
hell.
then the father comes over. He's like, "Hey, I'll pay for any damage. Just let me check everything out first. It's all good. You know, these things happen. I don't want to turn away a new junior shooter that his world just came crashing down in a second.
He probably will never do that again.
It was a learning moment.
Yeah, it was a learning moment.
And so, no, I did not lose my temper. I did not get
At
upset
all.
at all.
I was like, wow.
And the father actually said, look, he goes, I'll replace that. Whatever you need. I said, no, you don't want to do that. you don't want to go there.
You don't want to do that.
And so I picked up the rifle, and I will tell you that it took a direct hit on the end of the muzzle, on the thread protector on the Voodoo.
I don't know. I think it took a direct hit on
it. Also took a direct hit on my Atlas bipod. I had the sky pod off, and it seized the leg up. It hit so hard that it shoved the bearings into the aluminum.
Yeah,
the anodized aluminum, and it was locked. You couldn't open it. You couldn't actuate it. Anything.
He had to whack it in the concrete in order for it to release.
My bolt knob looked like somebody took a grinder to it.
Yeah, and drug it down the street.
It hit on the very top of the objective. Like at the bell, the top housing. And I'm like, oh, this is screwed up. It also got my chassis as well. It scratched the whole left side of the XLR chassis.
That's all right.
And my buttstock, well, it rotated a little bit more and the whole right side is rashed. Every single piece on my rifle, with the exception of my LRA and my Hawkill data card holder, looks like you just drug it across the concrete.
Which gives it a little character.
Let me see here. Which model in shoots? Oh, all right.
Dickhead just got pew pew.
Nice. So anyway, I looked at the RO, and the RO was like, "Oh, dude, I feel for you." I was like, "Yeah, me too." I said, because I actually have a really good match going. I said, "Will you allow me to do one confirmation shot at 100 just to make sure?" And he was like, "I'm good with that. That's the least we can do." So I took one shot. Boom! It hit center. I was like, "I'm good."
Yeah.
And so we continued.
Yeah, it shot well.
So big shout out to Burris for making such a strong scope, because that was a solid, I mean, as hard as it could hit impact on the objective.
It sounded horrible.
It was horrible.
It was a car crash horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right before you hear those brakes,
big shout out. I haven't seen him in here yet, but big shout out to Todd Bailey for taking the shooter. So he's basically a junior shooter coach.
Yep.
So
8 members to the team now.
8 members. 3 or 4 of them. How many shot today?
I think 4 of them shot in the match.
Yeah, 4
or
shot.
5.
And they did a good job.
Yeah, because you had 2 Arringtons, and then you had Max, and then you had Ryland or something like that. I can't remember. But either way,
it was good.
It was good to see these young kids shooting anywhere from 8 to 14 years old.
Yeah.
And they were on our squad. And it was a lot for them. They were all shooting MOA.
They did a lot of holdovers, too.
They did.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's pretty good. Which model and shoots? Let's see. Finish my build, guys. Seeking
Burris XTR3. You'll be happy with it, Christopher. It's a great one.
Trigger Tech Diamond. There you go.
I just picked up a new Anschutz.
Nice.
I got an Anschutz 1710 with the Macmillan stock, West German, and it is mint.
Is it got a mag or no mag?
It's a magazine.
Really?
Yes,
nice.
sir. All right, here we go. Next up, you got your paper in?
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Next one is
26. Come on, 26.
26. Number 14.
Oh, that's one of my numbers I'm playing roulette.
14?
Yep. Nice. 26 and 14 are one of my roulette numbers.
So what stage do we go to next after that? After the hostage taker?
We went to round flappy things. Those were the green, white, red, orange.
Oh, yes. So they had these big targets. Like, I mean, what were they?
They were huge.
Like 30 inches across, and it had a little egg in the middle.
Yeah.
Some of them were round, but some of them were the shape of an egg. And you had to shoot it in the proper order. Just imagine 4 targets like
green,
this.
Orange,
you had to go green,
white, red
in the back, orange in the front, white in the back right, and then red up in the front left. You could only hit the center.
Like the little part.
Yeah, the little part. And I think our distances were like 80 and...
Oh, they're right here.
Something.
It was 84.
84, 68, 85, and 67.
Yep. So 1 mil, 1.1, and then 0.5s kind of stuff. 0.4s.
Yeah. And
you had to be accurate.
yeah, I was clean on that one.
My bullet.
Yeah, and I was
And it
spotting
hit, I
for you,
know.
and I was like, nope. And
I
he
just
goes, I
want-
hit it. I was like, nope, you didn't. You didn't hit it.
I appreciate it.
Because when you hit it would actually flip up and then back down.
Yeah.
And so guys would hit the steel and it would go like this and just kind of wiggle. And they're, I hit it. No, you didn't. You did not hit it. You hit the steel. And I actually saw Rick's impact. It was about a 1/2 inch low. But yeah, he could see the bullet go straight into it, but it hit right underneath.
Yeah, I watched the
And
bullet
so yeah,
twice.
I think you had 2 misses.
I dropped
on that.
2 on that one.
Yeah, you did.
I was like, son of a. Let's see. Oh my bad, wrong stage. Keep up with us, Coker. We got we're gonna be talking about stage 6 here in a second.
Yeah, he said, oh my bad, wrong stage.
Rick said he pulled 2 on that stage.
Rick said he pulled 2 on that stage. Yeah, he did. It was the first 2 shots, and he was good after that. We couldn't, of course, give him any calls or anything like that. You can only do that with the junior shooters. And then also, with the junior shooters, we've learned as well. And so this is kind of across the board is, you can't touch their rifle. You're not supposed to touch their rifle. You're not supposed to give them any assistance other than verbal coaching. So we've been adhering to that 100%. We'll get those rules were clarified in the beginning. Match director told us, no, you can help out. But then it was like, nope, these are the rules. We'll stick by them. So, no touching Mini X's rifle or anything like that. And
KRH started a high school shooting
with a 1913 super match. Nice.
Is that what you
got? No, it's a 1710 inches. Okay. They're actually quite collectible.
I hit Pluto, Coker. That little bastard was a hard target, man. I was like, no.
Matter of fact, let's see here.
That was a tough target. Can I identify as a junior shooter? What's up, Bald? I'm curious. I saw your comment earlier, Val. No, we're shooting a 3-gun match in October, the Memorial, and he was going to shoot one next weekend. Man, I've been looking all over for a freaking matches Saturday. I went. They have one in Ohio or somewhere, but it only had like 3 people signed up for it, so I ain't driving 8 hours to do that.
Okay, I sold. So that I'm not misquoting here, what was the very first one? Tank trap and groundhogs.
Tank trap with groundhogs.
Okay, yeah. So on this one, maximum was 12 points.
You can. No, you're gonna see which ones you dropped.
Tank trap and groundhogs.
That's stage 1.
Dude, I shot that clean. They got me down for 2 points, or 2 points miss. 10 points, 12. I shot it clean. Those 2 points.
You sure?
Oh, I'm sure. 100%.
Huh? I don't know.
Well, that changes things. Interesting. You got the whole video.
No, I don't.
Yeah, no, I was clean.
Are you?
Yep, yeah, absolutely.
You just didn't want to tie with me, did you? You ever get caught up?
No, I mean, that makes a difference in the standings there. I mean, it really does. I mean, that's 2 points.
Is this thing even posted yet? Because I tried looking it up on PRS, couldn't find nothing.
Well, there you go. You should always check the results whenever they post them on Practice Score. That way, if you need to contest it, you can. Because that was the opening stage, first stage. I shot it clean, and they didn't get me for that. Okay, so, well.
Oh, Pew Pew Peter says, I would like a voodoo, but to get it to Europe, running in a ton of issues. That's why I went with Dan Shoots. That makes sense. Thomas Rowland. What's up, Thomas? Kansas Precision Rifle Club yearly Pro-Am this weekend, Rick. Get in the car and come. Kansas? Jeez. You guys, anybody own a freaking helicopter company that wants to come pick me up? They should have a match like Daytona 500. The winner has to put his rifle on display for a year. Oh, that would suck.
What the heck? I did. I got cheated out of 2 points.
I'll sign up for the Ohio match, Rick. Come on. That'd be fun. Let's see. Not scheduled till this coming Saturday, so I'm going to get things situated with some side businesses I have in my brain compartment. You get it going, girl. Let's see. Isyour6 covered has to return another trophy.
No, I didn't give trophies on this one.
No, you didn't get anything. We did win ammo. Won some Ely. I don't know which Ely it was. I actually gave it to Todd so the kids could shoot it. Coker says nope. I wonder what nope means.
Yeah, I don't know what nope means, but
I always keep my score now because they get screwed. Yeah, I actually write mine down. You guys, I don't know if you've seen this or not. I can't see the damn thing. But see, I was down 1 there. And then a couple stages later, what the hell's wrong with this camera? There we go. Down 1, down 2. And then down 1, down 2. Down 1, down 2, down 1. So that's how my day went. I think Coker had, I don't know what he placed. I know he probably had an issue or two as well. I know Chris had some mag issues, and it sounded like everybody. Sarah had some issues, and Aaron. It's unfortunate. It sucks. What's up, Eddie Flores? Oh, Kansas equals nope. Gotcha. Gotcha. Let's see, man. You can buy everything. Champion ton means thing unless you have the skill. Yeah, Abigail. That is. You got to practice. You got to definitely practice. Put the time in. I have. Oh, Carrie's got a 1710 HD in mint condition. A mint condizione.
Who does? Carrie Emery?
Yep.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, those things are bringing about $1,500 to $1,800. They're pretty rare, or they're pretty collectible.
Nice.
That's upsetting.
I know. I noticed.
Yeah, that's upsetting. I was like, geez.
Hey,
anyway.
why don't you scratch something?
I'm going to scratch something. All right, next one. Here we go.
Scratch fever. 26. Come on, 26.
42.
Oh, that was
what do those numbers look like now? Pretty decent.
That was one of my old fire station numbers.
Man, not only did my rifle get chunked off the top on the concrete, but then I got cheated out of 2 points.
I think you missed.
No, I did not miss. It was the first freaking stage. We were all clean on that.
That was better than karate chop.
What the hell?
What the hell? That was good. That was good. You be all right?
I can't do anything about it now.
All right.
Doesn't matter. There were no trophies
Then
anymore.
quit your damn bitching. Let's see. Yeah, we got to get Coker drives all over the place.
Yes, he
Maybe
does.
Get him to go to Kansas.
Yeah, on Coker, congratulations to Gabby. She got first place. Ella got second. Ella said, you know what, Dad? Kreiderman, you're going to like this. She goes, I really like doing this. I'm going to start practicing.
What?
And I said, really? And then today she was like, you ready to go shoot? And I was like, I can't. I got to cut grass. Maybe tomorrow. So at least that set a fire under her.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she said she felt off on yesterday's match. And I think it's because we stayed up all night. Me, Ella, and Ella stayed up all night in the camper. You know, it was, it was a new experience. It was cool.
I could see that. First, we lost the election. Now, Extra gets screwed. 2 points. What's up, Shutout?
Hey, it's funny, though, Shutout, because on a couple of the matches, even with yours, they gave you a trophy, took it away after the fact.
Yeah.
I came in fourth, and then we looked at the scores, and I ended up getting third. So I ended up taking somebody else's trophy because the tiebreaker stage, which we had shot clean, mine was faster, but for some reason, practice score didn't catch it. And I was always one of those guys, no big deal. But now after seeing this, it was like, geez, man, you're getting cheated out of points. And anyway.
You're just going to talk about this all night, huh?
I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to win me something on the scratch off.
I hope so.
Big fat
we didn't get a smile on that face of yours.
Never buy one of these unless you're planning on losing.
How much was that one?
$20.
Oh, that's a good one.
$20.
We're going to win.
That's a lot.
I know. You heard me
ticket.
say we're going to win, right? Crickets.
Did you say you're going to win? I don't remember you going to the store with me and putting $10 in.
I still got time.
You got time. You got time.
I'll $10 you.
Before we scratch another number.
I'm just telling you.
What's up, Bill Sweeney? Bill Sweeney shot well.
He did well.
He's starting to put things together, looking good, looking solid. He got his Kestrel. He used it for the first time.
We did a lot of studying on Saturday.
Good deal.
Yeah. We were out here figuring out where north was and doing all sorts of compass calibration stuff. And I will say that whole clock idea with the wind thing, I do not like that shit at all.
Yeah, Bald and Curious, you are absolutely right. It says, so Ray is okay with the rifle getting scratched, but hell had no fury like Ray when he gets cheated out of points. That's absolutely right. You know, I mean, yeah, that rifle is, you know, it's my rifle, and I hate that it happened, but it happened. But don't cheat me out of points that I had earned. You know, that right there is, I mean, come on, we're using practice score now. It's not like it was a bad, you know, somebody just didn't hit the tablet right. Yep. That's all.
Or you missed it. Dude,
you were right there with me. This guy right here keeps up with points more than anybody I know. He's like, well, you dropped, I got you by 2. It's like, I don't even keep track of that.
I have never said that to you once.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you trying to be serious right now?
Dude, you keep track of every single stage that everybody's shooting when you and I and Matt are shooting to see where you're at with us.
Whatever.
Don't even go there.
I'm not smart
Time for
enough.
Another number.
I'm not even smart enough to keep up track with what I got.
Number 20. I don't know if I like these numbers. A lot of 4s and 2s.
I'll tell you which one's going to win. I'm training for Mammoth Sniper Challenge.
Ooh,
any suggestions?
Smells like butt. Yes. Make sure you can make the ruck times and pack as light as you can.
Yeah.
Ruck times can be very challenging on Mammoth. They're a lot harder than like the Vortex or the Bushnell series that they do.
That's going to be a tough one.
And it seems like Mammoth is always cold, so make sure you've got good gear.
Are you from that area? So you understand the weather out there? Hot in the day, freezing ass cold at night.
Well, Mammoth used to be done out at in Kentucky at what was the name of the place where the caves are? Oh, Rock Castle.
Rock Castle.
Yep. What is up, Josh Thomas?
You got Josh out there. Yeah, Bill did really good this last match too. The RO should all have spotting scopes instead of cheap, low magnification binos.
Oh, so Tyler, I will agree with you. So I took my tripod out there, and I don't mind, you know, matter of fact, I don't mind when people use the stuff. That's what I bring it for. But, and, you know, it does help, but I didn't bring it for ROs to spot with because when I need it, all my stuff's attached to it.
Yeah, but the problem, the RO wasn't spotting.
Correct.
He was just like, oh, I hear a hit.
Correct.
That's not what you're supposed to do.
And so you got somebody that's spotting that has no experience spotting.
That's got other shit to do, like
get ready to shoot. Yeah, it was like, come on, I need my equipment over there. Well, you know what? It's all about fun anyway.
Yeah.
I need a partner for the CD Burris team match in Douglas, Wyoming. You interested? I'll pay the $600 match fee. Smells like butt. Nice.
Yeah, he was trying to get a shutout. He was trying to get Matt to go, but I don't think Matt will go. Audible spotting is worse than shitty binos.
Yeah.
There was other people. He was basically just waiting for the guy behind the binos to say impact, and then he'd hit the button.
John Crowderman says, I stopped keeping up with Bill Sweeney. He keeps beating me like a drum.
Just keep
getting there. Keep digging there, Crowderman. You're doing well.
You are doing well.
Yeah, I agree. Tyler Worth
did the same thing on one of these stages over the weekend.
All right, we're just catching up in the comments. Make sure we're not missing anything.
Yeah, some of the targets out what was that at? 300?
241.
The hog or whatever.
No, the furthest target was 241.
241, yeah. It was tough to see in some of the binos.
Yeah, they did camouflage some of the targets. They had a squirrel that they threw in the middle of a brush pile, and he was actually camouflaged with like tiger stripe. And Ella actually had a hard time finding that one. She was like, Dad, I don't see it. I was like, it's right there. You have to look for the outline. So, yeah, definitely a fun little match. I think they're planning on doing more there. I think there were a lot of heavy hitters there. You had, of course, Chris Simmons. You had Donald Traub, who's a good shooter. Of course, you got Coker. You had just a lot of strong shooters there. So it was a good match. It was a fun time, and it's close. So while he's in the bathroom, because I want to get through this card before the end of the night, I'll go ahead and scratch this one while he's not looking. And it's an 11. 11. Eddie says, we shot out to 376 with 8 to 20 miles an hour wind, crosswinds this past weekend. Yeah, that sounds, Eddie, that sounds like us at Liberty 2 weekends ago. We were shooting out to 400 and we had winds up to 20 miles an hour. But so it was kind of nice, having a match where it was inside of 3. I never thought I'd say that, but it was a good change.
And it wasn't too windy. The weather was nice, so that was kind of cool.
The diamond at 241 was rust colored and in the wood line. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. That was actually what you had to look for is that little yellow tag on the post. I don't know if it was a sticker or what, but it was yellow.
Yeah.
That was like the brightest thing out there.
Tyler said it cost him 50 points, which is the difference between winning and not. But at the end of the day, it's what it is.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they did have that was the first time I seen where they really put a lot of time and effort into painting these targets. The
planets were actually correct. I mean, they actually did the ring. They did the little on Saturn. They did the little the red eye.
Yeah,
on
but
Jupiter.
when you don't know what the heck they're supposed to look like, anyways,
well,
that does not help.
That's your fault, bro.
And they've already been shot like freaking a few times.
Okay, so here we go. Ready for the whiteboard of knowledge? We don't need to bring it out. So when we did the planet stage, what they had the planets from closest to furthest, okay? You had to shoot them in that order. Now, the closest target, of course, on the planets was going to be which it's already on that side.
Well, you said you already knew this.
Yeah, well, it should be
I'm just kidding.
Mercury.
17 yards.
17 yards for Mercury, okay? So you got a 50-yard zero. You go to a match, you're like, all right, it's 17 yards, and you dial your Kestrel down, and it doesn't go to 17 yards.
Because it's 25.
You know what? I wonder if you could change your step. You still can't go to a one step. No, that's it. 25 yards was as low as it would go.
But if you went to straight lock, and here's the thing. Here's the reason why I try to range all the targets, is that was actually at 19.9 yards.
Okay.
So the difference between 17 is 1 mil. At 19, it is actually half a mil.
Okay.
So it wouldn't have been a hit or miss on that target, but I'm just saying.
So what I did was pulled out my handy dandy spotting scope and measured it, and at 17 yards, or at 19 yards, whichever one it was, because you're going to have error out of your rangefinder anyway. The target was still big enough; it wasn't going to matter. Were there some people that missed? Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know why. I don't know if they were just aiming high or low and just guessing, but you could have still aimed dead center and still hit it with your 50-yard zero as large as the target was.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Phil Sweeney said it had meteor impacts.
Yeah, it did have. And honestly, shooting a steel target at 17 yards with a 22 long rifle, yeah. I don't really like targets that close.
As soon as you pulled the triggers, ding! It was like almost like a...
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know, didn't like it. It is what it is, though.
Yeah.
You're welcome,
Pluto being a dwarf planet. Now, I will give you credit on that because you actually hit Pluto, and there were very few impacts on Pluto.
Yeah.
It was a 3-inch steel at 214 yards, I believe. Something like that.
It was 215.
Yeah, 215.
Yep.
I think I said 214.
7.87.
But yeah, the wind was changing up directions out there, and he had nicked the corner at like 1 o'clock. I dropped 1 point there. I missed Pluto. So
that was tough. There was people that had issues trying to find the target. That was tough.
Yeah. John Crowden said, Maniacs had to go first on the planet stage. He goes, he hated that for her, not enough to take her place. Yeah, I mean, it's what it is. I mean, your number will come up on a squad more than likely out of 10 shooters, and you'll have to go first.
Twice.
Like it or
sometimes.
Not. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, Joey, I agree. It doesn't seem like that's a safe distance. Maybe I'm wrong. You've got a loose target, but, especially if they're not angled rearwards like this or downwards, 17 yards. And it
was pretty flat.
I'm not going to make the comment that I was going to make, but anyway. All right, so we have all of our numbers. There's all of our numbers up at the top.
All right.
You guys can see them. 13, 27, 45, 48. What was that, 14? I'm trying to read it backwards and upside down. 45, 20, and 11. We've already scratched 6.
Yeah, let me get in on this.
Let's go right here. We're gonna go right here.
Here we go.
And here we go.
Here's my $10. There's only 5 there.
That's a 17. Nothing. Nothing.
All right, I get to scratch one now.
Okay.
We shot 10-yard target this past weekend, closest I've ever shot. 10 yards? Dang. On the other range, the Pluto target gets moved to 300 on the same size target. Whoa. Yeah, that was just finding the planet targets. That was tough. There was a couple. There was the brown ones and then the blue ones. And those were the ones that seemed to be. Oh, and a lot of people didn't see because you had the Earth and then you had
the moon underneath it.
Yeah, the moon was, I don't know, that big, about the size of a quarter.
Yeah.
So
17. I have 17. Bingo again. 17 yards is unsafe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so I will go ahead and say this. In most rimfire matches, they don't mandate ear protection because you're shooting 22.
We were under a canopy.
Is it doing hearing damage when you're out in open fields? If you're shooting subsonic, no, but not everybody shoots subsonic. Every once in a blue moon, you'll have somebody out there shooting supersonic, and you can hear it. But if you get like Cinerex or subsonic ammo and you get within the confines of a building or a rooftop, it smarts enough, and I've done enough testing with sound metering equipment to know damage is being done, plain and simple. The other thing is you typically don't, and I hate it when they do this. I've only shot a couple matches, ruck matches, team sniper matches, where they require you to wear eye protection because your shooting eye is behind the scope, which has glass in front of everything else, and most of them don't. But when you're shooting steels at 17 yards, it does make you wonder. It does.
It does, yeah.
Just because I'm sure we've all been hit quite a few times. I've actually, you guys probably can't see this, but this hand has actually been split all the way down to right here from a ricochet from a 308. It was actually, we couldn't see that the steel was cratered. It was at 100 yards, and it was enough to actually split this knuckle open all the way down to here. The scar is still there. So I'm not going to say I'm gun shy about it.
You can shoot pistol, though, at 10 yards.
It's angled targets. Usually that's angled, you know, and you're not, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just different because you're shooting a rifle 22 and 17 yards.
Yeah, it seems weird.
I don't like shooting a plate rack at 10 yards. It's too. I think that's too close.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, it's just me.
But the kicker is they had you odd distances first, then distances. Time never moves so fast. Yeah, that sounds like a tough one, that 10, 20, 30, 40 deal.
Yeah. Move on a ladder for each distance. Wow. It's a lot of positions.
Man,
Nice.
That would have ate some people's lunches. That's a lot. That'd be a good drill, too.
Mm-hmm.
I want in on this lottery action. Nope.
Too late, John.
Too late.
All right.
You didn't buy in.
All right, here we go. We're going to go. He didn't have an opportunity. We're going to go right here. What do we have here? What do we have? Is it a winner? 44. No 44. See, I don't like fours. I think fours.
Let me see the damn thing. I'll show you how to win. Give me the coin.
Not yet. You gotta give us some time.
I gotta wait for shit. Watch this.
See, look, no patience.
Oh, 6 should have.
All you got to do to get his goat is throw a spinner target out there or something that's moving. He doesn't have the patience to wait.
I just shoot the damn.
He just goes and shoots, and he always tries to catch it on the fly. It's like, just wait.
No, I didn't wait. I waited for most of them.
You waited like 30 seconds after I scratched the first one.
No,
Nick.
not that damn thing. Come on. Ain't talking about that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I've been hit by splashback from cowboy action matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, wind.
Bill Sweeney hostage heads. Yeah.
Those you had to wait for a long time.
Yeah, but did you?
Well,
You sent one when it was like still back, and it went creak and stopped it. And I was like, there you go, shooting them again and not being patient.
Whatever. As long as it hits, I don't care.
Hey, what if it wouldn't have?
I will say the one time, where were we at, Kentucky?
Oh, that ate your lunch, dude.
Yeah, because I shouldn't have hit that. I should have shot this one first.
You should have just waited for it to stop. I mean, I was like, did he just shoot like back to back on the spinner? He was like, cow. I was like, Okay.
I was going
Go
3
ahead, big
I
boy.
was going 3-gun style.
You can't get that point back.
That didn't pay it off. Yeah, that didn't pay off very well for that one. It is what it is. What else we got going? All right, so since we're rolling through these stages, so stage 6 was that one with all the planets. That was a pain in the butt. I dropped a 1. Did you drop any on that one? Yeah, you dropped 1.
I dropped 1.
Now the Diamonds and Rust. Diamonds and Rust 10. Oh, 103.
Oh, the diamonds.
103.
You didn't do well on that one.
I dropped 2. 137, 163, 194, 244.
You dropped 1 on that one. Or 2 on that
2,
one.
yeah.
It was at the far target. Not the rusty, but the one before it. You were low on both of those.
Yes.
Because you tried to get me to come up and I was hitting top. I was like, no, I ain't touching my dope.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm leaving it alone.
I
Guys,
was-
if you know your dope on your rifle and your Kestrel spot on, don't change it if you know what it is.
That's it. How are you guys getting accurate wind calls out of your Kestrel? Mine was way off. Well, here's the thing. So, who was it? Kreidemann? Yeah, Kreidemann. I think Kreidemann came up with some funky numbers. We're like, and it was the match before. And the problem is if you don't, first you got to calibrate, and then you got a direction of fire.
Calibrate.
So he was basically doing the difference between, we were getting a wind that was kind of coming in at, say, 12 o'clock to you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his calibration was off, so it was like him getting a complete friggin' cross. So
Yeah.
that was the difference. I don't know. Maybe it was off, Tyler.
We never relied on the Kestrels as much as we have when we shot out at Maxton and when we shot out at DRC in Kentucky.
Those are horrible.
But we were pretty much spot on with our Kestrels. Pretty close. It gave
They
you a
were close,
range.
yeah.
Yeah, because we had a lot of gusts. And it'll give you an idea. Now, when you get these swirls, like on the spinner stage, the last stage, the barricade, the one that ate my lunch, that's where I dropped the most points.
I know.
I lost 3 points on that stage. You could shoot, watch the dust come up and go and push left to right. And then 10 seconds later, you would shoot and it would go right to left. And so, I hit it. I was good. And then I went to the next one. I had the same hold and it was way off that other direction. So it was swirling off that embankment. And yeah, it just ate my lunch. But
Well, you can watch one shooter shoot and the dust, if they miss, will go this way.
Yep.
And he's still shooting. The miss, the wind's going that way.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's tough. I just got lucky.
I still can't believe I got cheated out of 2 points, dude. I'm not going to get over that.
You are going to get over.
I'm not.
All right. Scratch away. How long are we at? We're at 120.
All right, here we go. This one right here. So far, no winners. 32.
I like my
Told you,
video.
big loser, big loser.
I'd like a video from y'all on 22 LR with the customer. All right, let me try one. We don't got much time left anyways. Son of a gun. Son of a gun, we're going to have some fun.
Yeah, Tyler says he calibrated it twice. It was calling for 2.5 at 150, but I was getting hits at 1.5. Well, that's where we kind of get into how big was the target? Getting hits is one thing, but if you have a plate that's, let's say, 2 mils wide.
Oh, I got a 41. We got a 45.
No patience.
42. What are you talking about?
You must have run.
We can't.
Patience, grasshopper.
Look at that. I was closer than you were. Oh, no, you got a 44. That's just almost.
See what I got to deal with.
Dang it. I don't know why you always grab the wrong tickets.
Willard, I actually did a video on that on one of the live chats from Rick's. I don't know if it was on my channel or if it was on Rick's channel, but I do cover a lot of this in the Kestrel, where I show it on the screen and everything. And I had to go back into the archives.
Go check out some old videos.
Dang, DW says he's got 45 as well. He's playing bingo over there. He's had all the numbers, 17, 45.
Hey. You guys are dressed very incognito. Yeah. I actually have a button-on shirt today.
Dang, aren't you all fancy?
Heck yeah. That was only for that interview thing.
All right. What are you putting in for bullet length and such in the Kestrel? If you go, Dick, if you go into your Kestrel Ballistics link app on your phone, look up 224 diameter bullets. Don't look up 22, and you'll be able to put Lapua in there. It's got the Cinerex. It's got quite a few bullet profiles, and it has all of that information in there.
Got in there.
Yeah, unfortunately, unless you're tethered to your Kestrel, you can't see all of that. So I can't just give you that information. I don't have access to it.
I don't have a trophy, Tyler. Just this
inside deal.
See if you can read it. Wrong angle.
Yeah, they didn't do any trophies.
We got it. They give us gifts though.
Not really.
Well, no, yeah. I think you missed the target.
I didn't miss the target. You got the freaking video, Dick.
I don't have the video. I have half of the video. So you could have missed the
Dude,
first.
it was 3 gophers. Shoot them twice and change
I know
positions. I never missed.
I know you could have shot the eyeball out of the
what?
gopher, but
SK long range matches in there. Yeah, there you go. Dick Hedges says, thanks.
let's see.
All right, here we go. $37. Not a dang thing. This is a losing ticket.
All you need is one.
Maybe we'll get the little money bag thing or something. Or
all you need is
10X or
one
something.
number. That's all you need. So overall, what would you guys say the difficulty of the match was compared to the others you've shot?
Low. It was probably the least difficult match we've ever shot. And I'll say that because every stage was a 120-second timeout. 5 stages were off of a concrete bench with a rear bag.
Yeah.
There were only 5 positional stages. And I'm going to go ahead and say that the targets were pretty gracious in size.
I thought some of the targets are pretty small. I'd say the hostage, the last couple were pretty tight with the little breeze blowing. The egg one. But yeah, the time was having an extra 30 seconds is huge. Matt P wouldn't have known what to do with himself. Rick has the video. He's withholding evidence. No, I started it a hair late. I don't know how many he'd shot. But yeah, he didn't miss any. Heck, that was actually an easy stage.
Pew Pew Peter says, if someone went on a holiday in the States, are there possibilities to do a match? Yes, now, this time of year, there's almost a match every weekend. Somewhere, depending on where you're located, where you're going and traveling.
Yeah. If
you're in the southeast area, oh yeah.
I would say a lot of the top shooters are out of this area. Georgia and around here. Next number.
Well, Joe, one of the things I'll tell you is they did have a lot of junior shooters, quite a few. And, maybe that was part of it. I don't know if that's the way they normally run the matches. Coker, if he's still on here, maybe he can answer that. But it was still a fun environment. We're just going, like I said, we're always going to have fun, but, your rifles drop and keep it out of points. What'd you get?
And it went
You don't even share with your viewers.
I got a 5.
Dick.
I'll tell you if I win. It would have been $2,000 though.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, what? Let's play a game. Guess the next number. There you go.
Rick's face when Ray was spotting on the egg stage. Anybody else that was spotting would have called it the same way. He didn't hit it.
Yeah, I didn't hit it. That's just weird though. I saw the bullet completely go into it. And then I saw it rock. I was like, dang it. Oh, there's a Coker.
How many junior shooters got to knock your rifle off the table? Just the one.
Maddie said directly
that he likes the 2 minutes to hook new shooters to make it easier on juniors. Yeah, and that's a great thing. If we don't pass this on to our juniors, then a lot of these shooting sports are going to die.
I asked some of the parents.
We're going to get old and we're going to die,
Oh, we're going to die.
Yeah, we're going to die. You're not chasing. You're not cheating that one.
I asked one of the parents. I'm like, how come you're not shooting?
Yeah.
But he's like, he wanted it to be his kid's thing.
Yeah, there was one guy that brought 2 or 3 of his daughters. He goes, we just wanted to watch first. And You know, I used to say, you know, you just need to bring your rifle out and shoot it. But you got to be careful saying that, because if you show up with a rifle, you don't have exposed turrets, you have no drops, you probably wouldn't have fun. You would you have to do a little bit of research into it and know, you know, what you're doing somewhat.
4-year-old daughter saw the trophy and said,
that looks scary. Probably has a skull or something. He said,
here's Chris's. Here's Chris Beck's trophy. This thing's pretty badass. Let me see if I can find it. He sent me a picture of it. Now that I say that, I gotta figure out where the heck.
Yeah, no new shooters.
I'll show everybody else, but check that out. That's badass, huh?
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Check that out. Congratulations, C. Beck. Got first place.
Awesome.
That's freaking badass. No news. No new. No.
You meant no new shooters. If you don't bring new shooters, into the game.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's the reason why we are always on here pushing people to start their first match.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right, let's go. Big numbers.
Be patient. All right, we're going to go this one right here.
That's the one.
49.
Loser.
So far. 1, 2, 3,
There's a lot left,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. So we'll have to click them off about every 3 minutes.
There you go. All right.
Here, you can't wait.
We gotta get
two at a time because you can't wait.
We gotta get Coker on here. All right, here we go. We got 8. Did we win? No,
you didn't win.
This thing's a bunch of hoarseness. Dang it. Is anybody? Oh, there was one. Jason shot his first match yesterday.
Okay.
Anybody else going to be shooting their first match anytime soon? Keep us updated. We want to hear about it. You guys make the research part of it easy.
Thanks, KRH.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Did you give your mag 1/16 up and down movement? Oh, he's talking to Eddie. All right. I have that number, Rick. Oh, did I just give
Alf
away?
Ram is shooting his first one this Sunday. Congratulations for getting out there. My second will be at the VOD. So Willard's going to be there.
I have that number.
Any advice? Yes, Alf. The biggest advice I can give you is, and there's a lot of advice, but the biggest is make sure you've got a good 50-yard zero. Make sure you at least know what your drops are going to be. Make sure you've got some, good data cards or something like that. If you don't have a Kestrel, at least download Strelock or something that'll at least get you close. And then just set you a timer inside of your house for like, a minute and a half and just practice, dry firing just a couple times. You don't have to get crazy with it. Put your little dot on the wall and say, go, start your clock, and then just pretend you're firing 2 shots. Move to a position. Where you're going to run out of time if it's a 90-second stage, because this is hard for most of these shooters that you see. 5 positions, 2 shots each, 90 seconds. Your newer shooters are lucky to get about 6 to 8 rounds off before the time goes off. I'm not telling you to rush. Just work on just acquiring that dot on the, not even in the wall, because it's going to be hard for you to get a sight picture on that. Just find something out in the yard or whatever. I don't know where you live or anything like that.
Preferably not a
Don't be in, like New York and off your balcony. And
yeah, that
wouldn't go over well. 90 seconds goes very, very quickly. Dick Hedges, he's going to be shooting VOD. It's going to be my first match.
He's going to spend the night here.
Nice.
Yep. It's I would say another thing too that we practiced later on after that, but is try to get all the way in position and ready to shoot within like the 10 seconds, and then just keep cutting it off of there. That was some of the things that Night Silver Fox.
See you, Silver Fox.
Time to scratch.
6 Rudders ask, how many mags will you take to the night match? Typically, my loadout is going to be 1 pistol mag in the pistol, 2 spares. You'll never go through that many in a night match, I wouldn't think. So basically 3 pistol magazines, and I would say 2 AR magazines. That's pretty much all you're going to need. I think at any of these type matches, you're not going to be, especially now with the ammunition the way it is. I don't see them, you're running through 90 rounds on the stage or anything like that. So you'll have 1 as a spare, or let's say of course,
something falls apart.
Always, guys. I don't care if it's a 5 or 6 round stage. Always carry a spare magazine in your pocket or on a holder or something. Don't be that guy that's like, oh, it's only 6 rounds. I've got a 10 round. I got 10 round capacity. Anything can happen. You could drop it. It could go off the porch.
Yes, it can, twice.
To where it's unreachable or something like that. Or like even when Ella, when she got done with her one stage, it went under the boat. It fell in that little crack and actually went under the boat underneath. Well, let's say the match starts and you're on the stage and all of a sudden deep and you're getting in position and some reason your mag falls. You know what they say? If it can't happen, it will. Murphy's Law.
Yep.
And it falls under the boat. How are you going to get that? You've just wasted 30 seconds trying to get it. Just have a spare mag with you at all times, no matter what.
Yeah, I agree.
It's always been my motto. All right, here we go. Oh, scratch another. I'm going to do the winner, which is going to be right here.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Here we go.
That's it. Big money.
Say 29. That's absolutely nothing. I tell you, 4s, 8s, and 2s suck.
Trust me, he would know.
No, I don't know. I'm just.
All right. Let's see. You were here.
All right.
I'm going with this one.
I always bring a spare mag. That's right, Tyler.
Oh, baby! Okay. We haven't looked at how much we're gonna win yet. 14. That's 14, right? Oh, look like
you know what that means, guys? That means $20. There's 14 and a 14. So that'll be even money. Don't scratch the winning yet. We'll do that at the end. We'll see how many numbers actually match.
All right. Go, Huckleberry.
No, not now. Get away a little bit. Hey, wow. I have a 29-2. 24, 12 seconds. What you shooting? Single action? Usually less than half of that. At K2412. I don't know. Kreiderman bought that scratch off and gave it to you, didn't he? Right? No, he didn't. We did have a fun night at the casino when we went with Kreiderman, though. That was a lot of fun.
We did have a good time. There was a guy that got 5th place. That was single feeding.
Yeah, he was single feeding his rifle.
Yeah, can you believe that? That's pretty damn impressive.
Willard says, "I'm telling you, it's $100 ticket." Now I think it's an even money ticket. I think it's a $20 ticket.
We're going to find out. That's all I got.
I got a 50% coupon for an XLR chassis. Which would you recommend, Tyler? The only thing I run is the Pro. If you missiles even at 50% off, it's still going to be a little over $700. Those chassis now, and then they've got one that I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about.
Thanks, Jason. Well, let's just say if there's a 1.0 or a 1 something there, and maybe there's a 2 something, then maybe something else is going to happen.
Who knows?
The Jason Johnson, appreciate the comment. We try to help out where we can.
CSH says he loves a good scratchy from time to time.
Scratchy. All right, Huckleberry.
Thanks, Jason. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right, so
now it's your turn to win.
At least let them see it so they can enjoy a little of the action. All right, here we go.
Yeah, but I'm just keeping my computer from getting all jacked up.
All right, here we go. And it is a 14. We have 2 14.
Shit.
So I have a 14 here and a 14 here. You know, that's weird that they have the same number twice. It's kind of odd. You sure it's not 41?
What are you talking about?
14 and 14. See, 41's over here. So 14, 14, and 14 here.
I don't know. It'd be nice to walk out.
So I think his was a 10 and mine's a 10, and then that'll be 20.
Well, okay, negative Nancy, shut up.
I'm not being negative Nancy.
Could be worth $4
That's how you win.
See this? Hold it.
Well, okay. So if we win $4 million,
Yeah.
what if? So we win $4 million. That means we get to keep, after taxes and all, we get to keep what?
$2 million.
No, it'd probably be like 1.8 or something like that. What would you do differently?
I'm gonna just go shoot.
You know what I do differently? Not a damn thing.
That's what I'm saying. I was just like, I'm gonna go shoot.
All right, I'm tired of being patient.
Enough to buy some 9mm.
Oh yeah, that buy you what, a case or two?
I think that's worth 4 bullets.
All right, where's the chat?
Precision
sponsor?
Rifle Network. Did he make? I'll hit it right now. I'm gonna waiting for what's his nuts to show up. We got Precision Rifle Network out there.
What is up, Joel?
We are gonna be hanging out with Joel.
So if you guys see Precision Rifle Network there, he was actually supposed to be on the chat tonight, but he's trying to beat a snowstorm, a winter snowstorm. He's traveling, and he was like, "Man, I'm going to be on the road. I'm not going to be able to do the chat tonight, so we're going to have him on the chat."
Yeah, sometime this week. I
think.
think.
Sometime whenever he can.
And Coker.
We can do it because we couldn't do it last weekend.
Oh,
and we
man,
need to get
busy.
Coker on there.
Yeah, we got Coker and Gabby going to be showing up.
But if you guys haven't checked his channel out, he does a lot of 22 content as well as just long range shooting. Has some reviews on there as well. I've actually watched his channel, some of his videos quite a few times, and we were able to talk last week. So go check him out. Precision Rifle Network.
That's right. And if you guys don't know who tonight's sponsor is, it is Desert Precision Gunworks. You guys are interested in getting a nice centerfire action laser beam.
No, actually, he Remexes. He
actually
actually keeps Remexes in stock, and he can build you up one heck of a rifle. We have yet to get a rifle that wasn't a freaking tack driver.
He can make some beautiful, accurate rifles. What's up, Davey J? Let's see who else we got out there. You let Ray keep the money until personal issues are resolved. You don't want to be sharing this there. What is that? If we win the millions? Let's see. If I won $4 million, I would shot more, Cratterman.
And work less. Sponsor all my friends' shooting team.
There you go.
That's pretty cool, John.
I've been actually trying to talk Cratterman into getting a shooting team together.
Yeah, Conservative Sniper Hunter says Joel used to be a sniper back in the day. We actually talked about that. We actually talked about that on the phone.
Yeah, you guys have
texting and driving.
You guys
breaking the law. Hashtag breaking the law.
Breaking the law.
Love it.
Let's see.
CSH says Joel is a good bloke. So yeah, there's a few guys on the channel that actually watch us. That's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay, so Precision Rifle Network says he's answering and saying that's false.
Well,
now, I did do it for work, so maybe we got confused, but it doesn't matter either way. If I win millions, I would not tell anybody, you mofos, any of you mofos. that's Val for you. Val will be like, "What are you doing? I'm buying this big piece of property here.
I'm gonna build a
you cannot shoot here."
That's right.
If you guys haven't checked out Val over at Bald and Curious, he's got some a lot of pistol content.
Yep. Good guy.
Yeah, great guy.
4 million buys a lot of sweet tea.
Yes, it does.
Jeff Cobbs. That's well said.
Gordon Herbert says Precision Rifle Network is a great channel.
I could probably have a lake. With sweet tea in it. That way, when you crash, say water skiing or something, it wouldn't be bad. It'd be like, this is pretty good.
When everybody says, "Oh, I drank a gallon of pond water," it's I drink a gallon of tea.
Gallon of sweet
All right,
tea.
your turn. Scratch me another winner.
There we go. Jerry Parker's helping me out tonight. I don't know where the heck Shaggy Rifleman's at. Matt's out there too. 1968.
If he won $1 million, he'd rent the upstairs of Rick's house and do live chats.
Nope. 47. Nope. No good.
Nope.
No bueno. Let's see. Copy that. Apologies. Yeah, go check them out.
Precision Rifle Network. I like the ammo comparisons. Yeah, so he's got a lot of good information out there, guys. So
he did some stuff at, I think it was it Altus? He was shooting with some
he wants to do a collaboration video, but he lives a good ways away. But he said he would drive and we could do a collaboration video. We all get in on it.
Nice.
It'd be pretty cool. I'm not like Rick. I'll share the experience. All right, so here we go. I got paper up. And 35. That means Not a thing. I'm telling you, it's going to be 2 10s. It's going to be even money.
You got to think positive.
It is thinking positive. We won something. Yeah.
That's. I'm gonna scratch. See how much money I want.
Don't scratch how much money.
What?
It'll be a 10. Hey, you want to bet on the side?
Dollar side bet.
Dollar side bet that it's a 10.
It's gonna be a 10.
I'll say it's a 10. You want to take that dollar side bet?
Yeah, I do, because it's just fun to do side bets.
Okay.
I'm not gonna scratch it right now, though.
No, go ahead.
No,
so he's gonna scratch a 4. Okay, go ahead and do that one.
Oh, that was mine. Oh, sucker 42.
42.
That's another winner.
Oh, dang. See, you should have taken that dollar bet. No, you had to scratch
We got 3 winners right now.
5, and that means there'll be another one. It'll be $20. Look, I'm telling you this.
I'm out of here. You're so negative.
It's not negative. It's called being realistic. Oh, man. All right. You guys coming out in June for the Liberty Precision match. That's Cloud Kicker.
Where the
I would like to, guys. There's only one thing. I've got to check what the match schedule, because I've got
a lot of stuff going on.
Lost a quarter. Look at that. He's already taken a quarter from me.
That's how you win a quarter. I instantly won a quarter right there.
Yeah, I would really like to shoot John Cole's match again. It's a good venue. And what is this? Now he's got brought something else to scratch with.
This is a $1.
I want my quarterback, Dick.
This is worth way more. Remember the Casino Plaza?
But yeah, I'd like to, but I've got a lot of matches coming up that I'm already obligated to shoot that I can't get out of. I got to shoot them, so we'll see.
Yeah, we got Memorial.
Bought an EOTech Voodoo to go on his Voodoo based on Jules' review. Voodoo squared. I hear you, Mac Ev.
What's up, Mac?
Nice.
Mac Ev's been lurking out there.
Willard said he signed up for Liberty. If you guys haven't checked out John Cole, he put on his first match, Liberty Precision.
And it was a good match.
At the Griffin Group training facility in Maxton, North Carolina. It's just outside of Fayetteville. He's a good match director.
Actually, Josh is trying to get John to make a team.
That's too far out. I can't plan that yet.
Team match. You sound like
you lost my quarter.
It turned into $1. Don't worry about it.
7. Ain't nothing lucky about that one.
Man, you know what? All right, let me show you how to make some money here.
I just subscribed to your channel, Precision Rifle Network.
There you
Thanks,
go.
Joaquin. I'm sure you appreciate it.
16. That didn't do
Bald
that.
says, I'm going to get divorced, move south, and shoot with you guys. Can I get a job at Microtech? We will hook you up.
That's right. You can put inlays in all dang day.
All right.
Right,
there's only one more left. And it's got to be a winner, because at $5 each, that'd be $20 for even money.
Oh, you're killing me.
You ready?
Team match.
I'm gonna let them see it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let them
Coker,
see
team
it.
match.
So this is the last one right here.
All right, go.
I think it'll be a winner because they're probably $5.
You're negative Nancy.
So here, you can't even scratch with this dang thing.
Oh, shut it.
Where's my quarter?
It's on the ground.
It's a 22. Hey, there's no 22, so that means we've got 3 winning numbers. So it's probably going to be more than $20. Or it'll be 5 and it'll be $15 and we lost 5.
How about a 50?
How about you find my dang quarter first, bitch?
Whoa! I'm going to karate chop your ass.
Karate chop.
You find your own damn quarter.
It's my quarter.
Well,
Here,
find
right
it.
here.
Find it.
Sorry.
Wait, I got 20 on it. It's a great channel.
I don't think there were any kids on here. I shouldn't have said that. My bad.
Yeah, you're in big trouble.
All right.
Love it. All right, here we go. Yeah, Coker, I'll let you know more info.
Well, now they need to see the winner. What the winner is.
Okay, so I
number.
have 2 winners, right? And you got 1. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So we got
Potty mouth.
42.
Yeah, sorry, Matt Cross.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is only 3, yeah. Okay, let's do. So the first one I scratched at 1 was this
Let
one.
him see it.
I'm gonna. I gotta get it marked over here. I don't know if we want him to see it. What if our tax IRS guy sees this?
Well, you ain't gonna hide from that anyway. So here we go. Drum roll. The first one is $10.
There's no zeros behind it.
And the next one's gonna be a 5.
There.
$10. Halfway there. We're halfway there. All right, so here's the.
So we got $10.
Other 14,
so far
right?
we've only lost 10.
10.
You got a 10 too?
I got a 10 as well, yes.
So what's that mean? We got one extra one.
So we're even money.
Even money.
Even money.
All right, here we go. We'll
I'm in
this
so
up.
much trouble, yeah.
If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys get over to the X-Ring channel, Isyour6covered channel. You guys did a fairly decent job of hitting the thumbs up button. And drum roll. Where's it at? 14. Oh, 14.
Great. I got bad mojo right now. I got a damaged rifle. I got cheated out of 2 points, and I lost my quarter. All right, this will be $10. That might be a 20.
That's a 10. Made $10.
So it's a $30 ticket. Doesn't even seem fair.
Shazam!
It's just like out there. Hey, you know what? It made $10. It'll buy you a thing of sweet tea.
In a Diet Coke.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, let's see. Ramsey Country's out there now. What the hell? Let's see. Good evening. Can't stay long. Well, we can't stay long either. You guys have a great night. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something.
Different.
Yeah, we had fun. Got anything to say before we get on out of here?
No, I appreciate everybody that joined in. Sorry about my explicative. I don't normally curse on the channel.
That's worth the cry. All right. You guys have a good night.
Speaking of
there's Todd Bailey.
What's up, Todd? Yeah, I think it's good to go, other than there wasn't a single part that wasn't unscathed. It got every single part of the rifle. Oh, man.
All right, you guys, hopefully you had fun. I did. Sure.
Todd, and guys, this is Todd Bailey that's on here. He's the one that is doing all the training with the junior shooting team.
Yep, kudos to him.
Kudos to him. I mean, he is really passing on the knowledge. He had whiteboards out there with the reticles so the kids could actually see it. He had magnetic boards so they could see where to hold. It was really nice to see somebody doing that, especially for the junior shooters. It was really cool. It really was.
It was. Actually, Sarah had asked, "Where'd you get that thing at?" That board was neat.
Yeah, it was.
Then you had the back of the board you could just write on like our normal one. You guys are hilarious. Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. All right,
guys. You guys have a great week. We'll talk to you soon.
See you soon.
Have a good one.